Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's your boy Ray G. If it's your first time over here on Destination Devi, I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time today. If you stick around through the end of the video, you find it actionable or entertaining, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel for your boy. Turn on those alerts because we're dropping a lot of dope stuff over here at Destination Devi, whether you're a fan of the NFL or college game or a fantasy football enthusiast. And today, I'm excited to dive into a running back that the fantasy space is very excited about. He assumes the lead role in one of the best offenses in the NFL. I'm talking about James Cook, the second-year running back out of Georgia. We're going to take a look at one of his best statistical games of the 2022 season versus the New England Patriots. He caught all 6 of his targets. He had over 60 rushing yards. Really got to see some versatility in his game and kind of figure out what we think about this player heading into the season. I know a lot of people are really high on him. Some people aren't as high. We'll let you formulate your own opinion, but we're going to go through all the rush attempts, all the targets. James Cook, let's have some fun. All right, let's get right into it. Again, this is the New England Patriots game for James Cook. He had over 60 yards on the ground and 6 receptions. You'll see right here, they've got 3 wide receivers set. Got Isaiah McKenzie in the slot. There goes your boy James Cook back there in a traditional formation with Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen under center. Got a little play action. Slip it out to Cook. Good job catching the pass. And then just after the catch, right? One of the things, and I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, but right here, I just want him to have a better plan coming out of the catch, right? He gets the ball, whips his head around. And you see he's got a nice amount of space right here. You've got a defender closing in on him, McKenzie dragging across, trying to take this guy out of the play, but just would like to see a little better plan from Cook. Kind of hesitates right there, stops his feet, doesn't know what to do. Then he cuts it backfield, ends up picking up a decent gain. Not going to knock him for this play, but again, every snap, we're going to watch the runs, we're going to watch the receptions. So I just want him to see him have a little better plan coming out of this, right? Nice catch, dump off. It's just that hesitation right there. And I know it's light, it's subtle, but right here, man, know what you want to do. Make a move, make a play, make a guy miss, pick up some yards, fight through it. He just a little indecisive, right? Wasted movement, wasted time, allowing defenders to get set up in better position. He's fully recovered from being off balance from the crossing route. Again, nothing big in the grand scheme of things, but that's just where I would like to see a little better plan of attack coming out of the play. Right here, we got a single back formation, 3 tight ends in the formation, so we're going to run the ball, and they needed the first down, and James Cook picks that up. Not thought of as a big bruising back, right at about 205 pounds, I believe, but right here where they have to have it, need the first down, little hezzy right there. Picks up the first down, moves the sticks. Can't complain. It's good to see him do some up-the-middle things like this because Devin Singletary was pretty good in that role. So you like to see that from James Cook. Just lowering his head, taking what's there, picking up the first down, trust the situation. Here we go. This is what we expect to see him in a little bit more often, right? Situations where Josh Allen's in the shotgun, hopefully utilizing James Cook in space. So here we go again. You can already see what's happening with the flow. His tackle's coming around the pool. Watch what James Cook has to do right here. Kind of let that set up, find the hole, and get forward. It looked good from that angle. Let's take a look at it from the end zone view. So you're going to see right there, James Cook motions over. Defense dictating that. There goes your tackle pulling. James has got to let him go around to wall off that defender. He's already bracing for the hit. Good job using his feet right there and attacking the hole. Looks like there it is right there. You see the clearing. Kind of, this guy doesn't hold on to his block, so the defender makes the play. But overall, not an inspiring run, but I don't think this was James Cook's fault. Maybe there's a cutback lane on the other side, but looks like the play design is definitely designed to hit behind 79 right there. And yeah, I mean, him trying to pull over here, this guy's in good position with that arm free. Looks like there's a lane here, but that wouldn't have been the right choice. The right decision is what he did. Just wish the blocks were held onto a little bit longer to give him a shot right there, right? Is that Saffold right there? Yeah, that's not on James Cook right there. Took what was there. Here we go. Another formation, single back formation. You got one running back there, a tight end to the top of the screen. Isaiah McKenzie coming across. 12 personnel. Just a little too much dancing, right? Just a little bit. I know he's prodding and looking for somewhere to go. Let's see it from the other angle. It's one of the things with him, just watching the tape, he just kind of hops around a little bit. Doesn't feel like he's got like a plan right there. It's just wasted movement. You see it right there? It's just, I don't know why he has to do this, right? He's already slowing his feet, right? And I get it, to pace a little bit. Then he's skiing again, but ultimately he's hitting the same hole, right? So if your path is going to ultimately be here, well, the quickest way to get there is there, but he slows his feet down, then he skis in and slaloms back to the hole. So again, just wasted movement, right? Hopefully these are things that he's improved upon over the summer, but this is what we were looking at last year, and I don't even blame Cook. He didn't play a lot of running back at Georgia. He was primarily used as the receiving back. They've had quality rushers for a long time at UGA, so he didn't really get a lot of opportunity to do that in his final season. So, a little young at the position per se. I know he's played it his whole life, but you could just kind of tell some of those things when watching him from his rookie season. Here we go, 3 wide receiver set, shotgun formation. Josh Uche off of the edge, great job sealing that off. Just nowhere to run for him right here. I mean, that the edge defender is completely untouched, right? Just kind of reads him, watches him. Let's just look at James. Let's look at Cook's movement pattern on this one. There's nothing he could have done, but just watching the footwork, watching the skill set. And that's what we're trying to do. Is this a guy that Buffalo can turn it over to and say, you've got it, right? You can lead us. There's nothing wrong that he did there. I mean, you can't let 55 come unimpeded to your running back. Bad things are going to happen. Here we go, Cook in the receiving game. What we want to see. These are the things that we want to see. And right here, it looks like even from the first play he was more decisive out of the catch. There wasn't really anywhere to go. But I like the fact that he got the ball right here, secure the catch, second catch. Still get upfield. All right, just take what's there. Know that you're not going to be able to outflank the defensive back right there. The corner's got great position on you. All right, there's nowhere to go. He's got outside contain. Just put your foot in the ground, James, and get what you can. Right, but I get him, right? He wants to try to make a play. Maybe if he can beat that defender, he's got some leverage on this side. You still have 2 defenders over the top. Right there, just take what's there. But I like the fact that he was a little more deliberate after getting the catch, and so far, not bad for Cook. Nothing that we're going to say, oh my gosh, you gotta get this ball guy 20 touches a game, 30 touches a game, but not bad. Again, right there, you could see it a little bit. Just take what's there, man. Get upfield. Nice little flare out. Make yourself available and just go, right? It's really evident from this view. Just go. Take what's there. Know that it's good defense right there, and understand situational awareness. You were the check down option, right? You were the check down option. You weren't the primary target down the field. So, no, there's probably going to be a lot of defenders around there. Best bet, take what's there. And if he puts his foot in the ground and just goes forward, maybe he picks up a couple of extra yards. Instead, he plants his foot right there, allows this guy to close the gap, and look how quickly it happened. And after that happens, I mean, that's it, right? No gain. Literally, from where he caught the ball to where he was tackled, I don't think he picked up much yards, if any, because he stops his feet. Here it is. Stops his feet right there, goes laterally, nothing right there. So just foot in the ground and go. You hope you see that moving forward. Looks like the same type of concept right here with this guy pulling across right at the start of the play. And it sort of is. And this time he does a good job at least making the first defender miss. Don't really care what the flag is. We want to see his skill set and his movement skills. And this was a completed play, whether it counted or not. We got to see his skills. So there goes the tackle, pulling right there. Does a great job. Cook, good patience. Both of these plays where the offensive lineman pulled around, did a really good job of being patient and letting that block set up. Getting skinny through that hole. Again, maybe could have cut it up right there, but he's running with purpose, so we're good with it. Gets kind of thrown off track, and now he's facing that way, and north and south should be the path that he goes, and he does a good job of doing that and picking up some extra yards. So, and you could nitpick the little things inside of the play, but, we're not out there. We don't know what the player is thinking. We're just trying to analyze what he may have seen. Great job of letting that set up. Perfect job getting through there. I mean, that is blocked to perfection. I mean, it looks like right now he's got space, but it's just how good the NFL is and how quickly that stuff changes. But right here, Gabe Davis, you know, he holds that block a little bit. Now this is up to James right here. Put your foot in the ground and go, and he did all right. He did all right on that play. I thought that was a solid play from him again. It was deliberate out of the catch. Just would like to see a little more north-south toughness from him. Great job, great patience. I think it's a really good play by James Cook. I think that's just good footwork and good feet, good vision. Eyes and feet follow one another, and he did a good job on that play. Here we go, drop back formation. Cook, just a little dump off outlet. Stumbling all over his feet right here. Again, this just, in my opinion, it's like, does he have a plan? He everyone stumbles, falls, but right now, man, you're good. You're good. Take your time. Get your head around and let's get it. Understand what's happening. Understand they're in zone. You had nobody to pick up. Boom. Get the ball, turn around. Let's get it. But, turf monster gets him, falls down. So left a little meat on the bone there, but good reception nonetheless. I like it. Right up the gut, right? It's a play where it's not going to show up in the highlight reel, but this is probably what Buffalo wants to see. Good job. You've got them down blocking right there. There's the hole. It's massive. We all see it. Just a great job by the Buffalo offensive line, pushing that interior defensive tackle out of the way, clearing up. Everyone's got a hat on a hat. Everyone's done their job. Now it's time for Cook to do his job. And right, he does a good job. I mean, these defenders are so quick. What looks like a big hole and is definitely a big gain just closes up like that. Great job by Cook identifying it. Hitting the hole and taking what's there. Gotta like that. Again, young runner. Didn't carry the ball a lot in college. This is a good job recognizing the blocks. 92's got penetration. I mean, Bentley's just a beast to be able to react and fill that quickly right there. Just a hell of a job by the linebacker, but I like it from Cook. We'll take the positive play. This is just where I don't know if he's built to do this. One of the things that you see on Cook's tape is there aren't many times where he's breaking the tackle of the first defender, and this guy's got him by the neck. So I'm not expecting Cook to get off of this one, but just one of the things that you notice is normally first defender, first hand on, he's going to the ground. He's not going to be a power back. I don't believe he's the type of running back that's going to force a lot of missed tackles with his physical play style. He's going to have to do it with his footwork and his quickness. And right here, he actually displayed a nice little bit of contact balance through the hole. He was contacted, and he did a pretty good job of falling forward in the middle of the field, right? An area that we just don't think that he can do or succeed in. You got the tackle pulling again. This play where he's got to kind of slow his feet down, let that block set up. 3 plays so far, he's done really well on all 3. Good job of bursting through the hole and finishing forward. Best run of the game for Cook. I thought this was his best play of the game. Again, never going to show up on the highlight, but just patience, right? Nice slide step. There he is through the hole, picking the hole and finishing forward. I just thought this was a good display, sort of his talent, his skill set, what he brings to the table. I think he's got great acceleration. I think he's got pretty solid feet. He's explosive. I hope they utilize him like that. Good patience right here to let that block set up, slide off a Saffold, and get your head down and pick up another 3 yards. Great job by James Cook. And then when he finds a hole, you get big plays like this, right? Yes, this play is more exciting than the last play. But this is what happens when you put together and you string together some positive inside runs, is when you're feeling confident, you're trusting your blocks. Look at that. He's not taking what he was doing at the beginning of this game. He's no longer doing. There's no false steps in the backfield. There's no slowing down. He's trusting his blocks. He's trusting his linemen. And because he does that, doesn't even waste that split second. And I know it seems quick, but that's all it takes because he trusts the blocks. Look at what he's able to do. He's already at the second level. His linemen are downfield sustaining those blocks, and then he gets to just utilize his God-given talent, that speed, that acceleration, picks up damn near an extra 10 yards after contact. But that starts at the beginning of the play, right? There he is. He's ready. He's attacking downhill. He's threatening the line of scrimmage before he stops his feet. Good job. Trust the blocks. Now it's up to you. Makes a guy miss, falling over a guy, making somebody else miss 10 yards later. Phenomenal run from Cook. Highlight run, right? That's the one that hits the highlight tape. But it's the other runs that set that up. So right here, this is where he gets in trouble. He can't stop his feet. Some running backs have an ability to stop their feet, throw defenders off of them, and somehow pick up yards. You see that from a Najee Harris, Ramondre Stevenson. They try to pull the tackle. He gets caught up right there because it looks like the guard or the center got pushed back. And because of that, Cook's got to stop his feet. And whenever any running back, but especially a running back that doesn't break a lot of tackles, gets put in this predicament, it's just not going to end well. Right? He's trying to pick and find and probe and gets back to the line of scrimmage to make it a no gain on the play. But this is just what you don't want him doing. You don't want him get put in a position to where he's have to use some of his physicality or power to kind of scrounge back to the line of scrimmage or pick up yards. It's just not where he excels. You want James Cook going downhill, utilizing that speed and acceleration, or playing in space. So again, another check down opportunity, and there he goes, right? This is how we want him used. He was deliberate. He got the ball. He's not stumbling all over his feet, taking what's there, right? Here it is. Make himself available. He knows. You can see. If you go back to the beginning of the video and watch his reaction on the first couple of receptions over the middle of the field when he gets it, compared to here, right? Right now, the ball path is here. His body is drifting towards the ball. He's going to catch it, and he's still going to continue his momentum in that direction. He trusts it, right? Trust where he's going to look at him. Flow, he's already around and going upfield. This, just a great job, a way to improve throughout the game. And damn it, he doesn't even veer out to try to juke this guy to go outside. He's going north and south, and that's what we talked about at the beginning of this. And this is why it's important to kind of watch the whole progression of a player throughout a game to see if they fix some of the things that they were, made mistakes on earlier or continue the path. James Cook seems to have corrected those things. A little bit of a traditional old school formation with a fullback. Looks like they're running a little counter, and again, falling all over his damn feet. This was set up. This was set up for him right here. This was set up. They motion, the fullback fakes like he's going that way, and he's countering over here. Cook is coming right in behind him, and there's a hole. Right? There's a lane. There it is. Go. This is set up. This is what we want you to be. In space, Cook. All of that room for him to operate, but, trips over, I don't even know if I want to blame a trip. It just looks like he just got caught up. His feet, second time. And instead, no gain. But this was a potential big play right here. You'll see it from the angle, right? Boom. Counter it. And you look at that and you say, oh, there's the hole. But Bentley's right there. It's blocked up. It's arguable. We can argue, should he have just put his foot forward and went? But I think he made the right play because Bentley's drifting this way. You go opposite his momentum. So I think it's a really good job. And I think he just, in that moment, right? It doesn't look like he trips over the foot. Maybe he hits it. Maybe. But damn, James, watch out. I don't think he got him. He may have tripped him, may have tripped on his foot, but still, man, this is just slow it down a little bit, baby. Show a little bit of that patience, and he's gone, you guys. He is gone. That safety is way over here. Cook's going to have a full head of steam with a corner and a safety left to get down the field, and you got a receiver out there helping you out. So just another one of those situations where you just like to see him keep his feet. Keep your feet. And here we go, the final play of the game for Cook. Right there, turn around and get upfield. Nothing spectacular. Nothing special, but we look for the little things. Watch the tape. What did he do this time that he didn't do the first reception of the game? Just like he did on the last one. He's already trending up. He's already in the flow, in the momentum of the play. That's a positive step forward, right? Compared to where we were here, and we'll just go back to it, right? The very first play, of the game for him. His first touch in this one, catches it and kind of doesn't know what to do. And you'll see it a little bit better from this one more time compared to where we ended with James Cook. Is he got better throughout the game, I thought he played better throughout the game. Right here, doesn't really know what to do, taking a couple of false steps, allows the defense to close on him. Final couple of plays of the game, we saw that, right? Catching the pass, boom, just take what's there. Get upfield, get north and south. James Cook, this was again one of his best statistical games of the season. It was his highest output total as far as touches. He had 20 touches in this one, 6 receptions, 14 carries. I believe he had 64 yards on the ground, another 40 through the air. So modest numbers for Cook, didn't hit the end zone. What do you think? Let me know. Do you think this is the type of player that the Buffalo Bills can lean on throughout the season as their primary ball carrier? In my opinion, Cook is a quality 1B back to a 1A. Probably better utilized in a pass catching role. Maybe you give him a couple of touches to utilize that explosiveness. Can he be, and this is a long way away, but sort of what Dallas developed Tony Pollard into being? And let's not forget, Tony Pollard coming out of Memphis, big time played a lot of receiver / running back in college. Took him a little while to kind of figure it out, but you always saw the explosiveness. It just took him some time. Can he be that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if he's as fluid, as physical as maybe a Tony Pollard is. I like James Cook, but if I'm in fantasy and I'm depending on him to be one of my lead running backs, my RB2, think that's a little bit ambitious for this player. If Damian Harris is healthy, I fully expect him to work right alongside in tandem with James Cook. Damian Harris is a pretty damn good running back in the traditional sense of the word. I like the explosiveness of Cook. I like some of the big playability, but you can definitely tell a little bit underdeveloped at the running back spot right now. Hopefully he gets better on that with time, but I think he's more of a complimentary running back than a feature RB1, RB2, especially for fantasy football. But let me know what y'all think about James Cook in the comments. I really am excited for the player. I want to see Buffalo utilize him in space because I think that's where his biggest skill sets and talents will really shine for us as football fans and fantasy lovers. So if you stuck around, you liked it, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for me. Got film breakdowns coming all year long. College guys, NFL guys, appreciate y'all being here. Subscribe, turn those alerts on, and until next time, y'all be easy. I'm out. Peace.